What's going on, nerds? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt Nelson, aka The Muscular Nerd, and you're watching another episode of Just the Tip. And in today's episode, we're going to go over a common problem that I see in the sumo deadlift and an insanely quick fix for that problem. So with the popularity of powerlifting increasing over the years, the evolution of powerlifting has also increased, drifting away from equipped lifting and more toward the raw lifter. Now with this, the raw lifter looks to take advantage of a couple more things than the equipped lifter. And a lot of those things involve altering the range of motion to benefit the lifter, like the sumo deadlift, for example. It's an altered range of motion, shorter for majority of people, in which it allows the lifter to be. Now, the problem that I see with the sumo deadlift is a lot of people take the widest stance they possibly physically can because there's a shortened range of motion, which is definitely true, but for a lot of people this puts them in a disadvantageous position. Even though they have a shortened range of motion, the amount of power that they can apply to the bar is weakened. And the reason I know this is because lifting is just physics in motion. You know a couple things about physics. First and foremost is the quickest way from point A to point B is a straight line. And secondly, that kinetic energy likes to travel in a straight line. So what ends up happening when you widen your stance beyond what your hips are capable of, and what is at the end of the day, that vertical line is what we're looking for. Matt, why are we looking for a vertical line? Well, I'm glad you asked. So the reason we're looking for a vertical line is because think about how force transfers, right? If we need to move the bar in a straight line, why would we want our force to be applied outward? Which is what a lot of people do in the sumo deadlift, right? They get in this super wide stance and they can no longer apply force downward, which would allow the bar to move upward. Instead, they end up in this like really awkward position, and it takes them like 6.5 years to break it from the floor before the bar will finally move in this still awkward position. So to combat that, we create a straight line. That way we can drive the force straight down, which is what we want to do. We want to push down and not out, which allows the bar to rise, and allows the bar to rise really fast. So, common problem, too wide of a stance. Anything that doesn't create a vertical line with your shin would be considered too wide of a stance. Easy fix. Bring your stance in to which when you go down to reach the bar, your shins are vertical. And this may be super wide for you. Awesome. But you may find that your stance has been way too wide all along. And that's it. That's it. Common problem, easy fix. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully it helps some of you in your sumo deadlift. But just remember, this is advice. This is just the tip. These are just tips. So don't go getting all butthurt. Or do. That's your prerogative. Anyways, I'm out of here. Stay muscular, nerds.
It's lonely at the top, I'm tired of having company. So while you busy trying to fit in, I'ma stand out and view my life through this lens to see how it